Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Democratic Republic of the Congo's mines minister and his delegation have survived a terrifying aircraft accident when their plane veered off the runway and erupted into flames while landing in Kolwezi in southern DR Congo. According to the minister's communications advisor, the aircraft was flying from Kinshasa when it ran off the runway during landing at Kolwezi Airport in Lualaba province. South Korea and the United Arab Emirates have signed a major partnership on the US-backed Stargate project to build a large AI data campus in the Gulf. The announcement came during President Lee Jae-myung's visit to the UAE. South Korea aims to become a regional AI hub as investments in artificial intelligence accelerate. Two Democratic US senators have raised serious concerns about possible financial conflicts of interest involving Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff. Senators Elizabeth Warren and Chris Murphy wrote to the Trump administration saying Witkoff helped shape a deal that may have supported the United Arab Emirates in acquiring sensitive US technology, potentially for his own financial gain. As winter approaches and Russia shifts its battlefield tactics, Ukrainian forces must rapidly boost technological innovation and increase drone deployment to slow Moscow's advances. The warning comes from the head of Ukraine's National Guard, who says Russia still has a manpower advantage after nearly 4 years of war, though both sides now have drone parity on key front lines. North Korea has said that South Korea's plan to build nuclear-powered submarines with US approval would trigger a nuclear domino effect. On Friday, South Korea and the US jointly released the details of the agreement struck by President Lee Jae-myung and President Donald Trump at their summit last month, which included a commitment to disarm the North's nuclear arsenal. The US also gave the green light for South Korea to build nuclear-powered attack submarines, a goal that had been long harboured by Seoul. The UN Security Council has voted to adopt a US-drafted resolution endorsing President Donald Trump's plan to end the war in Gaza and authorizing an international stabilization force for the Palestinian enclave. The UN resolution is seen as vital to legitimizing a transitional governance body and reassuring countries that are considering sending troops to Gaza. Hamas, however, reiterated that it will not disarm and argued that its fight against Israel is legitimate resistance. Japan has warned its citizens in China to step up safety precautions and avoid crowded places, amid a deepening dispute between Asia's two largest economies over Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's comments on Taiwan. The advisory issued by Japan's embassy in China came as a senior Japanese foreign ministry official travelled to Beijing to hold talks with his Chinese counterpart to try and tamp down tensions. US President Donald Trump has said that he plans to approve the sale of US-made F-35 fighter jets to Saudi Arabia, speaking a day before he hosts Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman for a day of diplomacy. A sale would mark a significant policy shift, potentially altering the military balance in the Middle East and testing Washington's definition of maintaining Israel's qualitative military edge. Saudi Arabia has requested to buy as many as 48 F-35 fighters. The Moscow-installed head of the parts of Ukraine's eastern region of Donetsk, controlled by Russia, has said that an unprecedented Ukrainian overnight attack damaged 2 thermal power plants, leaving many settlements without electricity. The official wrote on the Telegram messaging app that boiler houses and water filtration plants at the Zuivska and Starobesheve thermal power plants had shut down, and that emergency crews were working to restore supplies. Bitcoin has slipped below $90,000 for the first time in 7 months, in the latest sign that investor appetite for risk-taking is drying up across financial markets. The risk-sensitive cryptocurrency has erased 2025 gains and is now down nearly 30% from a peak above $126,000 in October. It traded down 2% at $89,953 in the Asia afternoon, having collapsed through chart support around $98,000 last week. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.